All right, guys. Good morning. Okay, good morning. I hope you all doing great today. Um, Happy Wednesday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you are watching me. Um, let's start off with our intro. Okay, so today's topic, it's very interesting and it's gonna be very beneficial for you as the viewer if you're thinking of buying um, or know someone, you should be sending them this video. Of course, if you're watching after the recording, feel free to drop any comments or any questions that you may have. Um, I'll be more than happy to assist any of you. So, with that being said, we're going to be talking about grants and loans um, that are out there for you guys. If you're a buyer and you're thinking of purchasing and you need assistance for a down payment or you need some sort of help, this is the video that you should be watching. Um, so let me jump into it real quick. Let me show you. I was able to gather about about hold on, about 15 loans that you could technically be different programs that you could technically be using. um but there's always like a requirement, right? We all know this. We all know that there's some sort of requirement for you to qualify for these programs, right? So that's it right there. I have 15 right there that I was able to look. Um, but just to give you a clarity of these programs, you know, most of them, all of them are going to require the following thing, are going to require some sort of credit. It's going to require some sort of income, within the income range. It's also gonna some of them depend your household. How big is your household, right? And location. Also, where you're gonna be living, because that's just part of their requirement. So, for example, if you live in Fort Bend and you want to stay in Fort Bend because you probably think Fort Bend is better than Harris, then most likely, if Harris County has a program, you won't be able to because you want to stay in Fort Bend, and you could apply the same thing to vice versa. Actually, one of the first programs that we're going to be talking about, it's based on Harris. Now, um, there's another thing is that there's little details that you should know about certain programs. Some they might give you money for you to qualify. However, it's very important, super important that you understand that whether is this money that they're gonna give you, is it a forgiveness that you don't need to pay it back, or do you need to pay it back? You know, also, um, what type of penalties are there if you pay your house, if you pay this payment real quick, and what about if you sell your house also within a time frame? Okay, some programs have it as if you live less than 5 years or 8 years or 10 years, you will have to pay that money back. Now, oh, but I don't have it, whatever, it's okay, because when you sell that house, and you're thinking you're gonna get 80, 100 and profit, they gonna take whatever money they gave you. So those are little things that always ask to your lender. Always be asking those questions, because once you sign and everything is done, that's when you can't back out. So you always need, yes, we all want help. We all like, oh great, I'm gonna get 10,000, I'm gonna get 50,000. That's all great, but we also need to know the risk that we are putting yourself into accepting this money. And I'm not trying to scare you, I'm not trying to intimidate, and trying to tell you don't use these programs. But I have a lot of buyers that are not aware of these things, which later on they want to sell within 3 years. And then, well, if you do sell, remember, this is gonna happen. um and you might be thinking, well, Dany, I don't see myself selling so quick. Why would I want to purchase? Well, things happen in life, whether you're relocating, family emergencies, that you need to move, you need to make a drastic decision, a decision that you probably not even considering 3 or 2 years ago. It happens, believe me. It happens all the time. Okay. But with that being said, let's just let's start reviewing uh these loans. Right now, I'll be honest with you guys. There's 15 programs here. I am not going to be reviewing all of them. If you want the whole list, I'll be more than happy to send it to you. On the comments below, you could just say, hey Dany, can I get the list, or can you send me the list? I'll be more than happy to send it to you. Also, if you're watching this in YouTube, there is a section that I could send you. You could send me an email. But if you drop me a comment, I'll probably reply with my email. So then you could send it to, and then you could just email me. Or I'll probably find an easier way for you to get this to you. But oh, I almost forgot. At the end, I'm gonna show you that, only because I'm showing you 15 programs doesn't mean that that's it. There's a lot more, and I'm gonna teach you this um, because I feel that the information is there, and it will only take you about probably 10 minutes to get to it. It took me less than 5 minutes to get all these things. Okay, it really did. However, that there's a lot of us that are lazy. I know I'm lazy on certain things. I mean, I'm not denying it. But this is information that is out there. This is not information that is hidden. It's not information that agents or lenders are like, oh, no. The thing is that we've done the search. We know where to go. But if you go to Google, if you go to whatever source, Yahoo, Bing, whatever, the information is there. Okay, you just gotta search it. Take time. This is for you. This is your own. If you don't do it, then you expect us to do it, right? Anyway, let me stop right there, and let's talk about this. Okay. All right. Oh wait, I should have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, that's right. 15. Okay, 15 top 15 grants and down payment assistance program in Houston. So if you were in a different state, um, drop me a message. And actually, there's a program that covers that I know that goes on other states. But nevertheless, if you're not in Houston, if you're not in Texas, and we want a list for you within your country, within your state, just drop it in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to do a bit of a research for you and get you going. Okay, first program is from the Harris County, where like I specific mentioned before, excuse me, provides a financial assistance for first time home buyers and Harris. Okay, qualification must be a first time home buyer and income limited. Like I said, all of that it applies. Must purchase in unincorporated Harris County. Now, just by that, it tells you that it has certain requirements that must be met. Otherwise, you won't get it. And here it is. When you go to the website, these websites that I have right here are valid. You could go, and it tells you right here. It tells you point blank. First time home buyer that we already know, who has not owned a property within 3 years prior applying or assisting. So check this out, guys. You need to this is when our reading. So let's just say that within 3 years, before 3 years, you had a house, you sold it, and I don't know, maybe you moved from another state to Houston. In the other state, you own the house, and here you don't. For 3 years, you rent it for 3 years, right? And here you go. So now you're a first-time home buyer because 3 years have passed. It says it right there, who has not owned a house for 3 years prior to applying. So that means you are eligible. You know, income qualified with credit score at least 580. That means you need a 580 or more. I mean, most of you probably qualify for this. And then it goes over. It says minimum of 1,000 towards purchasing to our home, no more than 15 in liquid assets, stocks, or cash bonds. Right. So basically, if you owe 15,000 in assets of any kind, you don't qualify. So this is very important. And sometimes I know some of you get really mad because you don't qualify, or just because of this little detail right here, right? Because probably you have been investing $100 every month on stocks or something like that. You don't qualify, right? But that's okay. That's okay, because there's a lot more to come. So here's another program from the city of Houston, I believe. Let me see. What's the name of it? Is it? Yes. This one offers up to $50,000 in income. Let me see. Let me push that up so you guys could see it. First time home buyers, and household income below 80%. MI purchased within the city of Houston. So this could qualify you as long as you purchase in Houston. Now, Sugarland is not Houston. The Woodlands is not Houston. Okay. So you need to be careful. Now, something that I want to bring to attention is that some of these programs are not there forever. Some of these programs have limited funds. So first come, first serve. So it's very important, if you that person that leave everything for the last minute, that you woke up today probably saying like, I want to buy a house today. That is great. That is awesome. But unfortunately, there's certain people that have been waiting for this, and they're ready to go. So now it says right here, due to limited funding, no extension will be granted for anyone who has previously received a pre-approval. This sucks. This sucks. Please refer to your current pre-approval letter for expiration dates. Moving forward, all pre-approval letters will be valid for 3 months with no possible extension. If your letter expires, you may reapply and will be processed for application for a first come, first served basis. Like I said, let me finish this. The city in its commitment to serving the community, reserves the right to assign and adjust programs prior to all relocating programs funds. If doing so, it will be better to serve an affected community and in their residents. Okay, the first part sucks. Look, due to the limited funding, no extension will be granted to anyone who has previously received. Okay, so what does that mean? So January 1st, you start looking, you probably don't find anything. February, March, you have until March to find a house. It's, to come to think about it, three months is not that bad. It's not bad. I know I have a client. I hope she doesn't watch my channel, but she's been looking for over 2 years. 2 years, guys. That is more than enough time to find a home. Um, and it sucks. It really sucks for me. Because the undecisive of somebody, right? But that's something else. Let's just focus on this. So, like I mentioned, some of these grants is first come first serve, guys. You can't be playing games. This is real money that is being offered to you. And if you decide to take your time because you you didn't get the first offer accepted, boo hoo. Like, you're not the only one. There's only one home, and there's probably 10 other offers, so that's why you need to be able to present your offer on time, get an agent that knows what they're doing, and so you could submit an affected offer. And sometimes even an affected offer won't make it because you have somebody offering cash, or you probably have somebody not using this program that does the seller say, wait, okay, I don't want somebody using the program. Why? Because they know that these programs are very particular on certain things, on inspections, on requirements to close, on anything. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I believe that, let me see. No, that's a different program. I believe, I think this is HARP. This is the HARP program. I had I had a client. I was representing the seller, and they were using one of these programs. The seller was getting the buyer was getting like 30K, something like that, as down as an assistant, which is great. However, the program had to review the inspection report, so making the inspection report mandatory, not for the seller, but for the buyer, because the program needed to review the inspection. In the inspection, we negotiated, everything was done, but once they review it, they require, this is like weeks before closing, they require a strip, which is called the divider, between the living room and the kitchen. Now, this was gonna cost about, the strip probably cost like $50, and then installing it probably $200. The seller was so furious that she decided to terminate. She didn't want it. She was just because she found it ridiculous, right? It was an easy fix. Buyer was even willing to pay for it. We tried to accommodate, we tried to persuade, we tried to see the benefit. My seller decided to terminate. We terminated, received another offer. The other offer that she accepted was $10,000 less. So you need to be careful. I'm not discouraging. I'm not discouraging you to use these programs. I'm only telling you what could be the outcome. So you need to be transparent. You need to make sure that the listing agent knows what programs are you using, because these programs could be very tedious, right? Um, Let me see. All right. So let's go to another program. What is this? Okay. This is a very popular. They help you out with your down payment for sure. I used it a few times. T-Shack. Um, very, very popular. Um, and I've closed several deals. Most lenders use this. Um, another reason why you could be asking yourself, why is it that certain lenders offer a program and another one don't? It might be because they might not be familiar with that program. There's certain lenders that don't want to deal with down payment assistance, right? Because it requires more paperwork at the back end that you don't see, and that's involving another third party. And if they want to close deals really quick, like less than 30 days, these programs may slow down that process. So you need to make sure that you are in the same pace with your lender. So, and if your lender doesn't know about the program, that's fine. You could simply ask them, look, I want to apply for this program. Can you help me? Would you still consider me? And they will tell you yes, no, yes, let's do it, whatever it is. Or there's also that you need to be certified, like it says it right here, mortgage certified credit. Oh no, that's something else. But the lender needs to be certified, know how the system works, right? But TSHAC overall, TSHAC has a several program, as you see right here. They have another one, Homes for Texas Heroes, right? Which they help. I believe this one gives up to 50. Um, it helps police officers, fires, paramedics, veterans, and active militaries. So, and nurses, faculties. Oh, so it helps a lot. All those. It really does. Okay, so it's a good program. Let me see what else we got over here. This is another program of Harris County. Let me see. I have it said. Let me see which one. Oh no, this is. It's 15 programs, guys. So I'm just trying to cover some of them. Easter Seal. This one, this one is for Montgomery County, for the Montgomery County, and it tells you how much you will get. Okay, not on. So this is some of the requirements are really standards. Like this one again, no home within 3 years, must be a citizen, USA, a permanent alien. Let me see what else. Is in the 30 fix. Now, another thing that asks me is, okay, before I say what, like right here it says covers down payment, closing costs, and prepays with no cash back to borrow at closing. So everybody has this one even covers double wide home fixed to slab, not older than 15. So if you have a manufacturing home, it still covers this, right? Some of these loans, it needs to be a house. It can't be a manufacturer home. So if you are in Montgomery and you would like to want to take advantage of this 12,600, it's very important. Now, some of these loans, what I was going to say before was that some of these loans cover new construction. Okay, so that is really good. That you could do new construction and you could still get. I wonder if there's okay right here. Newly construction is 2,600, 2,068, 268,000. Okay, so some of these programs also do new construction. So don't think because oh man, I hope you guys been seeing this. It covers, so you should be fine with that. Okay, we did this, we did that. Now the next program I'm gonna talk about is NACA, right? NACA is very famous. No, it's NACA. No, that's another program, Seth. There's a lot of programs, guys. I'm just trying. Okay, NACA. Okay, so right here, as it's the best mortgage in America, it says no down payment. That's you read it correct. No down payment. No closing costs or fees. No mortgage insurance. No consideration of credit score. You are reading this correct. There's oh no. You're reading this correct. This program is a beast. and I there's nothing, you know, out there like this. However, oh no, it's acting up. The website is acting up. Let me see. Let's just leave it like that. However, I have worked with several I have worked with several clients, and I've heard stories as well. But you really, for this program in particular, you need patience, okay? Because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people applying for this program, and it seems that their system is really slow, okay? And I'm not trying to bash nobody, anything. Just this is my experience, okay? Um, and I know that I know firsthand there's agents that are very successful with this program, right? But you need to be patient. They have their own system, okay? They have their own system of doing things. So if if you're not patient, if you're not organized with your documents, this is going to be a headache, and they require a lot of things. But all of what they are saying is very true, okay? They don't really care about your credit score, or they cover closing fees, mortgage insurance, and the rates. I knew somebody that got a 0.99 interest rate because they use this program. Okay. Now I don't know if they still offering that. Don't go over there and calling them that, yeah, all of this, like they told me this and that. Okay. But it's a good program, and this program is it's covered in a lot of the states. It's covered in a lot of the states, so it's pretty convenient. All right. Um. But yeah. All right, guys. Before we leave, I'm gonna show you. What about if I told you there is over 2,000 down payment assistance here in Texas, here in Houston. This is this is bizarre, all right? So there's a lot of programs out here that are willing to help you, okay? But most of you don't know where to go, which is cool. It's fine. I'm here to help. And like I said, if you need help, if you need any type of assistance, I might be I'd be more than happy to help you with that. Okay. So how do we get here? Let me see. So when you go to HAR, let's go to the very beginning. HAR, this is probably what you're not probably gonna get this, but you're gonna get this the same thing right here. You're gonna go to mortgages. And like boom, right there. You could go right here, get started, or you could go right here. Two different things. And then you type. Then you type. Let me see. Let me type. They put you. Let's type Sugarland. Sugarland, Texas. You could. Oh no. You could put your address. You could put the address of a home, or you could put a city. Let's go Sugarland. Fort Bend. So then they're gonna ask you what you qualify for. You click here. I kind of pre-fill this. It tells you how many households, 4. Have you ever owned a home? No. How much you make? 65. Purchase of the house, I left it blank. Are you a veteran? No. And then it asks you reserve. Are you a co-borrower of Indian? No. Healthcare. Do you or a coworker works in any? Yes, I put there, and that's it. And then you submit it. It's loading. We found 42 programs up to 23,000 down payment assistance, guys. Like easy. I bet you that all of you did not know this was here. Some of these programs we review, We didn't review this. This is a grant. This is T-Shack. We reviewed this. This is another T-Shack. This is Hopers. And it tells you right here how much you're able to get. 22. Wow. 23. This is insane. And then there's other ones that they probably you just gotta explore more. But yeah, guys, I hope this was helpful for you. I hope that this helps you where to go, what to look for. If you would like a complete list, right? If you if you like my list, right, or just want to go there, that's more than fine. This is nothing that is being hidden for you. But if you would like so, I'll be more than happy to send it over to you. Just drop in the comments and I'll try to connect with you. I'll be more than happy to assist anyone. But yeah, thank you for sticking by. Thank you for your time. And until next time, have a good day and God bless. Bye.